Okay, so once you get your department homepage populated with some of these widgets here, you'll see that every one of these widgets has these three buttons here. And what these three buttons do is actually configure this widget here. So naturally, there we have a gear symbol, a little pencil, and a cancel button. And the cancel button will actually delete the widget altogether. So let me go ahead and click the cancel for upcoming events. And you'll see it's gone now. Then we have this little pencil button, and let me go ahead and I'll add the calendar back. So what the little pencil button will do is actually change how the widget looks. So let me go ahead and click into that. And you'll see that this widget is set to custom panel, but let me set that to custom too. And now you'll see that this text box is set to custom panel, but this calendar widget is set to custom to panel, which just means it has a black header and then or a black background and a orange header text color. But setting that back to custom panel, it goes back to orange with black. So these are currently, these custom ones are set to be what your custom colors were whenever you approved your mockup with us. But we also have other ones like box list, which is you'll have the text only and then no background color to that. We also have title list if you want to remove the title altogether. And you'll see it's gone, but we still have the text there. And if I hover over it, then I get this little box here where I can actually access those buttons as well. Okay, then we have basic, and basic is just a standard gray little gray little header background there. And lastly, we have default blue, and I don't think default blue is set up, so that's perfectly fine. We'll just set that back to custom there. So that's the little pencil icon. And then lastly, we have the gear symbol, which actually configures the content inside of the widget. So it's going to change depending on the widget that you actually configure. Each of these will have different widget settings as they are. The little gear symbol is for widget settings, but if I click on calendar, the calendar text box, you'll see I can only really change the title, the layout, and this pertains to how each event is listed. So if it's in a list view or a slide view or a month view, the date offset. So this is how far ahead we are starting. The max days in list view. This pertains to how far ahead we're looking. So we're looking 30 days ahead. And then max items in list view is how many items are going to be listed in this particular widget here. So this is looking 30 days ahead for the first 10 events. Okay, so that was the calendar widget settings. Now for text box, when I click the widget settings, you'll see I get this editor that comes up when I can start editing this and provide this with a title, SEO tools, and I encourage you to watch my video over using the text editor to understand that better. There's also a video on each of these widgets in particular, but this is just an introduction to how to actually configure your widgets